someone calls me with more bad news like every 5 minutes. It's just so stressful.
Kendall, you've been a rude person for years. I'm about to tell you the truth about how you are. You don't apologize for nothing. You get into one thing, now you got something to run and harp on. I don't trip though. Everything was wrong.
Corey, he's just not right in this situation, and I'd rather him just admit it, say sorry, and man up.
Drop me home? Why would I drop you home? Kendall? I'm not gonna go through the city to drop you home.
Wait, do you want your own Escalade?
Uh-oh.
Corey, I'm not getting it.
What's happening?
By myself. Corey, please, shut up. For real. No, I'm sorry. You did. Why would I bring you over here?
What are they yelling about? It's an emergency. Go get Kendall.
Chris, hi Chris, how are you, Chris? How was the concert? How was the concert, Chris?
It's like hard to even believe that this is like real. I mean, I just feel really bad for her. Like, I mean, it makes me so angry, especially because he fooled obviously Chloe, but the rest of us too. And like, I really did think he had changed. Like anyone who would ever like criticize or talk about him, I would always be like, no, like he changed. Like I would have his back, and it's almost like in a way he like, you know, betrayed us all.
You know what happens when Kylie and Kendall decide not to film full-time for the Kardashians? Kris Jenner has to step up and film. I want to say, I could have gone my entire life without seeing this kiss. Let me show.
Better kiss, bachelor kiss.
Like, get it, Kris. 68 years old and living her best life. She's over here kissing her man in front of the Eiffel Tower as it glitters and glistens. And I can't even get someone to match with me on the dating app.
The Kardashian-Jenner family is no stranger to drama. But this time, it's not a social media feud or a business deal gone wrong that's causing tension. Kendall Jenner, one of the quieter and more reserved members of the famous clan, finds herself at the center of an explosive conflict. Her relationship with Corey Gamble, a man who was once her mother Kris Jenner's longtime partner, has turned the family dynamics upside down. Now, Kris, Kim, Khloe, and the rest of the family have presented Kendall with a heart-wrenching ultimatum: choose Corey or choose her family. This decision isn't just about love or loyalty, it's about identity, trust, and the bonds that have kept the Kardashian-Jenners united through countless challenges. For Kendall, this moment marks one of the most difficult crossroads of her life. Kendall's relationship with Corey Gamble has been a subject of intense scrutiny from the start. As Kris Jenner's ex-partner, Corey was once a trusted member of the Kardashian-Jenner circle, always present at family gatherings and events. However, when rumors began swirling about his romantic involvement with Kendall, the family was thrown into chaos. For Kendall, Corey represented stability and emotional support, a stark contrast to the constant media attention and headlines her family generates. In the chaos of their public lives, Corey offered Kendall a sense of calm and security. "He listens to me," Kendall reportedly confided to a close friend. "With Corey, I don't feel judged, I feel seen." However, for Kris and the rest of the family, the relationship felt like a betrayal. "It's not just about Corey being my ex," Kris reportedly told Kendall during one heated confrontation. "It's about what this relationship says about our family values. This is crossing a line." Kim Kardashian, always vocal in family matters, didn't hesitate to weigh in on the situation. Family disputes didn't hold Kim back from expressing her feelings either. "Kendall, this isn't just about you," she said during a heated family meeting. "It's about all of us. Corey isn't who you think he is." Despite the backlash, Kendall stood her ground, defending her relationship and insisting her feelings for Corey were genuine. She emphasized that their love was real, but the family's disapproval only intensified, creating an ever-widening rift. The Kardashian-Jenner clan, known for their unwavering loyalty to one another, found themselves pushed to the brink. After months of arguments, Kris decided to take action. During a family dinner at her Calabasas home, she gathered everyone to confront the issue head-on. "Kendall, we need to talk," Kris began, her voice trembling with emotion. "This can't go on any longer. Your relationship with Corey is tearing this family apart." The atmosphere in the room was thick with tension. Kim and Khloe sat with their arms crossed, their disapproval palpable, while Kylie avoided eye contact altogether. Even Rob, who rarely gets involved in family conflicts, seemed unusually engaged, watching the scene unfold in silence. Rob shifted in his seat, visibly uncomfortable as the heated exchange continued. "Kendall, we're not saying this to hurt you," Kim said, her tone softening but her resolve unchanged. "We're saying this because we care about you. Corey isn't the right person for you. And deep down, you know that." Kendall, visibly emotional, took a deep breath, her voice trembling as she tried to defend herself. "Why can't you just be happy for me?" she asked, her eyes welling up. "Corey makes me happy. Isn't that what matters?" The room fell silent for a moment, the weight of her words hanging in the air. Chris exchanged a glance with Kim, while Chloe's expression softened slightly. It was clear that Kendall's plea wasn't just about Corey, it was about her struggle to be understood and supported by the people she loved most. But Chris wasn't backing down. "It's not that simple," she said firmly, her voice tinged with both frustration and concern. "This relationship isn't just affecting you, it's affecting all of us. If you choose Corey, you're choosing to walk away from your family." For Kendall, the ultimatum felt like an impossible choice. Her family had always been her rock, the ones who stood by her through every challenge, every headline, and every personal struggle. Yet, in Corey, she had found a rare sense of peace and understanding, something she craved amidst the constant chaos of their public lives. Her voice wavered as she responded. "Why does it have to be a choice? Why can't I have both?" she asked, her gaze shifting between Chris and her siblings, hoping for a sign of compromise. But the room remained silent, the tension thick as everyone waited to see what Kendall would do next. But Corey has become a significant part of Kendall's life, a person who understands her in ways no one else has. For Kendall, this ultimatum feels like being torn in two. She feels like she's being forced to choose between two parts of herself, a close friend revealed. On one hand, she can't imagine losing her family, but on the other, she's not ready to give up on Corey. Caught between loyalty to her family and her own happiness, Kendall finds herself at a crossroads, unsure of how to reconcile the two most important relationships in her life. In the weeks after the ultimatum, Kendall has reportedly been grappling with anxiety and sleepless nights. She's been leaning on her closest friends for support, and has even sought guidance from a therapist. She's questioning everything, an insider shared. She doesn't want to make the wrong decision. Meanwhile, Corey hasn't stayed silent about the situation. He views the family's ultimatum as a personal attack, accusing them of trying to control Kendall. "They don't want you to be happy," Corey reportedly told her during a private conversation. "They just want to dictate your life." This deepened the rift, leaving Kendall feeling even more torn as she tries to navigate this emotional storm. Making a mistake. The debate has sparked a firestorm online, with opinions sharply divided. Corey's defiance and Chris's heartfelt plea have brought the family's tensions to a boiling point. Chris, who once saw Corey as a trusted ally, now views him as a divisive force. "He's manipulative," she reportedly told a close friend. "He's trying to turn Kendall against us, and I won't let that happen." As the family matriarch, Chris has always been the one to hold the Kardashian-Jenner clan together. But this situation has left her feeling powerless. In a rare private moment with Kendall, Chris poured her heart out. "Kendall, you're my daughter, and I love you more than anything," she said, tears streaming down her face. "But this relationship is hurting all of us. Please, think about what you're doing." Kendall, visibly moved by her mother's emotional plea, promised to take her family's concerns into account. Yet, deep down, she knows no decision will make everyone happy. As news of the ultimatum spread, fans took to social media to weigh in. Many expressed their support for Kendall, with one fan tweeting, "Kendall shouldn't have to choose between love and family. Her family needs to trust her to make her own decisions." Others sided with the Kardashian-Jenners, accusing Corey of being manipulative. "Corey is toxic," one Instagram user commented. "The Kardashians are just trying to protect Kendall." The public discourse has only added to Kendall's stress, leaving her at a crossroads where every choice feels like a losing battle. Remains caught in the middle, navigating a storm of emotions and public scrutiny. "It's overwhelming," a source close to Kendall shared. "She feels like she's being pulled in two different directions, and no matter what she chooses, someone will be hurt." The drama has ignited broader conversations about the balance between family loyalty and personal freedom. "This is what happens when you live your life in the spotlight," one fan tweeted. "Every decision becomes a public spectacle." Others have taken a more sympathetic tone, with one writing, "Kendall deserves to make her own choices without being judged by the world or her family." As Kendall wrestles with her decision, the future remains uncertain. Will she prioritize her family, the ones who have stood by her side through every challenge? Or will she follow her heart, even if it means straining her bond with the Kardashian-Jenner clan? For now, Kendall is keeping her thoughts close to her chest. She's taking time to reflect and figure out what's best for her, the insider added. This isn't a decision she's taking lightly. One thing is clear, whatever Kendall chooses will not only shape her future, but could also redefine the dynamics within one of the most famous families in the world. Kendall has chosen to stay silent, focusing on her work and stepping away from the public eye. Insiders suggest she's contemplating taking a break from both Corey and her family to gain some much-needed perspective. Whatever Kendall decides, one thing is clear: this ultimatum will have lasting consequences for everyone involved. What do you think Kendall should do? Should she fight for her relationship with Corey? Or should she prioritize her family's concerns? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to VIP Watch for more updates on this unfolding saga. Stay tuned for exclusive insights and breaking news from the Kardashian-Jenner world.